Kari, of course, for Music on the Avenue, and a real pleasure. We've got Jaci of Jaci and the Juice. They're
Hi.
performing tonight. So, Jaci, how'd this all start?
How did it all start? The band?
Yes.
Well, I've been singing my whole life and doing lots of solo stuff for a while. A few years ago, I kind of put the idea out into the universe to start a band and started moving in the direction of what I wanted to do. I was doing some shows with my friend Corey Booth and his band, doing some backup vocals and whatnot. And there I met Brett, our bass player. I reached out to him to see if he'd be interested in doing some like acoustic stuff with me so we could go around and do what I was already doing, but with some real musicians. And he was interested, he was flattered, but he's like, maybe let's check with Martin Newman and see if he wants to do like a trio or something like that. We checked in with him, got together, did some brainstorming, and we were getting excited, but it wasn't quite, what we wanted it to be yet. The three of us then did another show with Corey Booth, and Marty decided to invite Trevor Rick, our lead guitarist, to that, and that's where I first met Trevor. And I remember during that break, Trevor was like, hey, if you ever want to start like a blues band or something, we should do that. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, let's do that maybe. And never dreamed that it was going to actually be a thing, but we all got together for a little practice, and we're like, this could be a full band. Now we just need a drummer. So Brett knew Dylan Drury, our drummer, and brought him in for a practice. And hilarious, I got to say, by the way, there's like 10 Dylan Drurys in the area. That two of them are on Facebook, and I looked them up, and I thought I had found the one that was him based on his age and whatnot. Wasn't him at all. He showed. Apparently there's a Dylan Drury out there with like the same birthday and everything. It's weird, so weird. But anyway, he showed up to practice, and I knew right away when I met him, he was just the perfect guy, perfect vibe. We played our first song together, which was Deja Voodoo by Kenny Wayne Shepherd. And I think when we were done with that, we all looked at each other and we're just like, this could be something, So that's how it all came together.
Well, that is
yeah.
Good. So how long have you guys been together?
We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary this month.
Okay.
We started practicing back in August 2023, and we practiced for a solid 6 months or so before we did any shows. So this was our first full year of doing shows.
Blues, funk, and soul.
Yeah.
Do you cover things, or do you have some of your own material?
Yep, we are mainly a cover band, but we have finished 2 original songs that we're looking forward to playing tonight and working on more. So this winter, we're probably going to do more writing and recording, and excited to do some more original. So yeah, that's...
So how exciting is it to be out in front of a live audience?
It's my favorite thing in the whole world. Yes, I love it so much. The more people, the better.
So hopefully we'll get a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Kari, you've been doing great down there.
It's been crazy good, and the weather tonight is going to be amazing. So
yes,
tonight is going to be a little different. There's going to be no cars, so it's family night down there. So lots of things geared towards kiddos. We have the library, the Discovery Center, Fly Iowa, the police department, all the dance studios from Carousel to Justice, and possibly more. We've just kind of opened it up for, a few different people to come down and provide fun things for families, so it's a whole kind of a group thing. Of course, we'll have our usual, the Rusty Wagon down there serving all sorts of delicious drinks, but even more food trucks this week, so come down. There will be tons of food. They open up at 5:30, and the music starts at 6, and she's going to play until about 8:30. And we just hope that everybody comes down and dances and has a good time. Tonight's event sponsor is Rule and Rule, and they've chosen My Gear Outreach, which is an excellent 50-50. So
Excellent, very good. Jaci, do you guys get an opportunity to do a lot of playing?
Yes, yep. We played a lot around Clinton, Quad Cities. Poopies has been great to us. We've had a few shows there. It's one of our favorite spots to play.
Do you have an agent, or who does the booking
for you? An agent. Oh, if anyone wants to be our agent, reach out. We do everything ourselves. It's getting to be a little much. I will say me and Trevor kind of run our Facebook page together, and none of us in the band are very good at that kind of stuff, so that's the most challenging part, I would say, is all the behind the scenes stuff, because I'm used to performing, but and even this makes me way more nervous than getting up and singing, believe it or not.
You're doing great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's good. So where do you see this going? You said you've been together for 2 years. What do you think?
I think I speak for all the guys when we say that this is it for us, as far as we'd like longevity. We'd like to be playing together in 20 years. So I really can see that happening. We want to get on some bigger stages,
Okay.
some festivals and whatnot, and we have plans to do a lot of recording. And I would love to release some original music, like put it out there for people to actually download. So that's a goal.
Is there a studio around here where you can do some recording?
I think there's a few options, but we're actually putting together our own little basement studio in our practice space. So a lot of recording will probably happen there. We can get some really good stuff that we might just need help with mixing and everything once it's said and done. But I think we can do a lot on our own. If not, I think there's some good studios in the Dubuque area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's always interesting how they come up with names. JC, obviously, because
Yes.
that's your name.
Yes.
But what about the juice?
The
How did that
juice.
come about?
Yes. So we were just talking about this. So we all agreed that we wanted the name to be JC and the something, you know? And we were all kind of brainstorming. I had a whole list going of terrible ideas. And then I was singing a show tune, All That Jazz. And the lyrics are, right up here is where I store the juice. And it came to me. But I wasn't sure. I wasn't confident if it was a good idea or not. I let like 3 days go by. Then I finally told the guys. Marty was playing with another band, and he said something about his guitar skills being juicy. And I was like, that's the sign. I got to tell them.
Yeah.
So I did, and they instantly loved it. So,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
Yep.
So again, next week will be the final week for Music on
It
the Avenue.
will, and it'll be 10 of Soul. So rescheduled from our rain date next week on the 21st, 10 of Soul. So don't
They're
miss
amazing
it.
as well. I'm looking forward to that
All right.
one.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Best of luck. Enjoy the
Thank
evening,
you.
Kari. Thank you. We'll talk to you next Thursday.
Thanks, Gary.
Every Wednesday is Wholesome Wednesday at Whimsy Apothecary in Clinton. All herbs, teas, and apothecary accessories are 10% off every Wednesday. Don't forget they can